We now solve quadratic equation using a quadratic formula. Quadratic formula method. Quadratic formula method, it is a formula in this form. How is it done? So here you just be given questions and you work them out. Remember what we are just from doing in our previous video. We were driving this quadratic expression or quadratic equation. We derived it into x is equal to negative b plus or minus the root of b squared over or minus 4ac, then everything over 2a. This is what we just derived it into. Now we are using this method. Now this is the direct thing. Using the formula method to solve the quadratic equation. Let's have some examples. So we solve the quadratic equation using the formula method. So we are going to do question number 1 and question number, either question, I'll choose any of those. So question number A is x squared plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. So the formula method says x is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared over b squared minus 4a over 2a. Which one is our a? In this case, our a is 1. Which one is our b? Our b is 5. Which one is our c? Our c is 2. So now we substitute. So we have x is equal to negative, open bracket, to put 5 there, plus or minus the root of 5 squared minus 4. Our a is 1. There it is 2. Our c is 2, then over 2 and 1. That is what we have. So the next step will be x is equal to this one. It will be negative 5 plus or minus 5 squared, 25, minus this one, it will be 8. So over everything over 2, because 2 times 1, the answer is 2. So we're going to have x is equal to negative 5 plus or minus the root of 25 minus 25 minus minus 8, the answer is 17. So we're going to have the root of 17 over 2. Now what is the root of 17? If this question comes in paper 1, you leave your answer just in a root form, because you do not allowed, or you are not allowed to use a calculator. I'm talking about the Zambian syllabus. But if it comes in paper 2 where calculator is allowed, please, you can go ahead and punch your calculator. So me, I'm going to punch the root of 17. The root of 17 is 4.123. 4.123. So this will mean that x is equal to negative 5 plus 4.123 over 2, or negative 5 minus 4.123 over 2. So finally, if you add negative 5 plus 4.32, we are going to get whatever answer we are going to get. Then later on, if we divide that answer divided by 2, our final answer will be negative 0.2 0.44. This is what we have. Or if we say negative 5 minus negative 4.123, we are going to get an answer. After you get that answer, now you divide your answer divided by 2. The answer we are going to get is, the final answer we are going to get is negative 4.56. So this is the answer we have. So we have two answers for x. This answer there and this answer. Let us look at another question. We look at another question. So there we are going to have x is equal to minus b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac everybody over 2a. What is our a? Our a is 2. What is our b? Our b is 3. What is our c? Our c is 9. So now we are now going to substitute. We are now going to substitute. So we are going to have x is equal to negative 3. We put it into brackets. Then we have plus or minus the root of 3 squared. Then we have minus 4, open bracket 2. Again, another bracket, we have 9. Then everybody over 2 and 2, like that. So that is what we have on that question. So we have now x is equal to negative 3 plus or minus 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 2, it is 8. 8 times 9, the answer we get is, the answer we get after we multiply that one is 8 times 9, 72. 8 times 9, the answer is 72. So meaning it will be negative 72 over 4. So our x will be negative 3 plus or minus the root of, what is positive 9 minus 72? The answer we get is negative 63. So it will be negative 63 over 4. So we continue. X is equal to negative 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 63. Why? Because negative 63, by the way, we can't find the square root of negative 63. That is the reason the answer would remain into the root form. So this will mean that x is equal to 3 plus the root of negative 63 over 4, or negative 3 minus the root of negative 63 over 4. So these are the two answers. Now, what is the meaning of this? If you find such kind of the answer, what does it mean? What does it mean? It means that it has no solution because it is not possible to calculate the square root of a negative number. So this equation has no real roots. This equation has no real roots. This equation has no real roots. So this marks the end to our question and the end to our topic, because we have looked at all the methods. Now, our next video will be on exam questions that comes under quadratic equation. We'll look at both paper 1 and also paper 2. Thank you so much.